I'm super
Perfect.
excited.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to another amazing career meetup. This time we have the amazing peoples from Spectrum to talk about living, working, being in Denver, Colorado. So today we have Alex and Michael, right?
Yes, indeed.
Ah,
Yes.
awesome. And we also have the amazing Megan, who you all probably know from just seeing her at career fairs as well as on our other social media platforms. Welcome, Miss Megan.
Hi,
She says
everybody.
hi. It's like it's the lip reading moment. So just to get us started, I would love for Alex. Can you introduce yourself? Say what you do at Spectrum, and how long have you been living in Colorado?
Sure. So my name is Alex Cunningham. Thank you, everybody, for joining and having a good time with us today. I see Justin, Bryant, and Kritika on here as well. And Matthew, thank you. Thanks again for the introduction. So I am actually born and raised in Colorado, about actually down the street from where the Greenwood Village office is located. I've never wanted to leave. I've traveled many places, but I've never wanted to leave this area. It's like my home. I love the people. I love the environment. But as far as the last couple of years, I've been with Spectrum coming up on over 2 years full time with Spectrum, and I've had the chance to recruit for a couple of our internship roles. I'm a university recruiter, so I recruit for our internship roles. I do some of our moderation for our panels, and then I do our recent graduate sourcing out to our full-time recruiters at the end of the program. But yeah, been living in Colorado my whole life. I've never wanted to leave. And since I've been a kid and growing up here in that area, it's boomed. There's so many more buildings than I remember. More hotels, more apartment buildings, more traffic, of course, but everybody seems to be adapting to the good culture here.
I love
Yeah.
it. I love it. Mike, how about you?
Yeah, hey guys. So my name is Michael. I'm a recruiting coordinator here with Spectrum for Northwest Region. So I primarily, of course, serve our field operations business unit. So with that, I do assist a team of 2 recruiters across 3 management areas. So for the Northwest region, the different states that I support are Colorado, Wyoming, Montana, Idaho, Nevada, Washington, Oregon, and then parts of Northern California. I also assist 2 of our corporate field ops recruiters, one that's currently based here in Denver, and then the other that's in Stamford, Connecticut. So I actually, of course, started as an intern with Spectrum almost 2 years ago, coming up on it. I'm originally from Nashville. And like I said, I've just moved out here due to that internship experience and being offered on that position that transferred into a full-time role of that coordinator position currently.
Nice. So, of course, the question that many students probably have is, what are you hiring for right now? Alex or Mike, either one of y'all can take it first.
Mike, do you want to go first? I've got a long spiel ahead.
Okay, perfect. Yeah, so I'll just give you a quick kind of, once again, just to reference kind of what I do with my position. So within field ops, I currently hire for positions that kind of pertain to just our field technicians. So any of our techs that go into the house that provide our services, whether it's any kind of checkups, installations, that sort of thing. And again, it's our field tech, so we have anything that ranges from our FT1s, 2s, 3s, 4s, 5s, goes up to 6s, and then our maintenance technicians. And then with that, anything that falls into line under leadership, so any managers for those roles and things like that.
Okay. Well, to follow up with when I'm pretty much hiring for internships, so a lot of internship roles, primarily in Colorado, although I have St. Louis, Charlotte, Stanford, and a few of my enterprise locations, Cerritos, California, and then Austin, Texas. But Colorado, mainly my internship roles and what I'm hiring for is I have a lot of engineering positions. I have developer roles, I have analyst positions, data science, machine learning, all sorts of positions that are available. And we are going to be really going through the interview process hard in the next couple of weeks with the hiring managers. So they are looking to have offers out for our internship roles within like the next month or so. But our program, it's a 10-week program over the summer, June 2nd to August 6th, full-time, 40 hours a week on site and remote with the professional development as like 20% of our internship. And I'd say if you're interested in any internship roles, if you've already applied to something, if you want an update, send me an email or connect with me on LinkedIn so I can get you an update on the roles that I'm hiring for.
Nice. So I'm going to ask a couple questions to each of you about Colorado, and then I'm going to open it up to the students to ask as many questions as they would like. So I've been to Denver. It's gorgeous. I've been to like Wyoming and Colorado. I love those areas out there in general. So can you tell us first, Alex, what are some of the favorite things you like doing there? And how is like maybe even Spectrum different there versus maybe some of their other locations?
Sure. As far as like the culture, it does kind of differ between the locations. Everybody I've so far met has been extremely friendly, although some places are a little more reserved, some places are a little more quiet, some places more energetic. The Colorado offices, and from what I've noticed, have been very lively. People love to have fun. People are very diverse all over the world. They have backgrounds coming from all sorts of different places, but people are very energetic. They like to work with each other. There's a lot of different places for you to walk around and collaborate on your projects. So there's like a cafeteria restaurant that we have. There is a coffee bar at the top of one of our buildings called Fuel, and that is like for employees can go up there, get all these gourmet coffees. But if you're an outdoorsy person, it's a great place to just walk around, and the campus itself is really beautiful, especially during like the fall. You get to see all the weather change, but from my office especially, I can see the view of the mountains, and I feel like I take that for granted quite a bit when people come over and they say, oh my gosh, your view of the mountains is great, and I'm like, yeah, well, they're not going anywhere. They've been there this whole time. So the mountains, I very much enjoy it. I'm an outdoorsy person. I like to go see the nature. People and I guess people in general in Colorado like to hike and be outdoorsy as well, but friendly people in our Colorado offices. I'd say out of all the locations I've been to, people have been the most outgoingly friendly, which is really nice because when I first started, I was a bit of an introvert and I've now branched out into my extrovert self. So that probably came from the culture. But that's
Yeah.
just a few things. Coffee bar, nature, the people, the location, the environment, lots of places to do your job outside of your office.
I love it. I love it. And I love that you're growing new skills. Look at that. Communication skill set, just really like going up the roof for thanks to Colorado. Mike, how about you, bud?
Yeah, I actually wanted to touch basis on a couple of the same things that Alex kind of mentioned there. So definitely really cool just as it pertains to the Denver offices. And of course, with me being from Nashville, coming out here is a completely new experience. I'd only been in Denver, maybe been out to Denver maybe once or twice before, maybe just for a couple spring breaks, just to go up to the mountains and ski. So that was really cool just to be able to move here, be a part of, more of just the city. And I know our office is here located here in the tech center. But again, Spectrum Plaza was something that was just super cool and really stood out to me throughout my internship experience. And again, as Alex mentioned, such as just the marketplaces and fuel that's there up on the top floor, and being able to, I guess, just the way that Spectrum approaches the idea, right, of having this great company culture and merging it with the great people of Denver and just the sense of community that we have, and being able to build an experience that makes it kind of seem like it is, a home away from home. I mean, when you go into work, having these different resources and things like that that contribute just to your success, and as well as fueling just the community and the company culture was something that definitely really stood out to me, and just kind of drove home that, yeah, I made the right choice for sure. And then being able just to kind of grow with it and kind of see what I can contribute to. So
I love that. And it's it's I don't think students and realize sometimes that part of the choice of finding a great company is also finding the great location where that company is, right? Like Spectrum is in so many locations. So you really have the ability to work with an awesome company, but then to even add on even more so that awesome culture around what cities, what locations you want to live in, right? I mean, I love the mountains. My dream is to live in Montana one day, just away from no one. I just want like me, my boyfriend, and our millions of animals running through the mountains. Like that's my goal. So I would love to kind of turn it over to the students. But before you do that, Mike, could you tell us where students can find out about your jobs? I did place a link to the jobs specifically for Denver over in the chat section, but where are some spaces they can go and learn more about roles and when they apply? And are there any pressing deadlines they need to be aware of?
Definitely. So I can go ahead before I turn it over to Alex, because I know he'll have a bunch of information on that as well. I can just refer you back to our jobs.spectrum.com site. Again, I'm more of the field ops and more of all that relates to our technicians and that sort of things. However, you'll definitely be able to kind of view just different positions as they pertain to internships. It's good too, just to kind of learn about different positions in the company, right? I know that you've been recommended to just, when you apply to these new positions or you're coming into work for a company, being able just to learn about our products and our services, that was a great way. I know I still currently do that within my current role. In new positions that are posted and just trying to learn about different areas, different business units. That's definitely what I would recommend. But I'll hand it off to Alex with regards to just the internships and kind of narrowing in on that.
Sure. We have our own special tab or link on our jobs.spectrum.com. It's internships-early careers. Let me pull up that link. I can get that link for everybody. But internships, it shows all of the roles that we're hiring for right now. I do also have a video. I don't know, Megan, when you wanted me to share that video, the Muse video, but I also, let's see, we have a brand new website, and the brand new website looks fantastic. Got some good feedback about it, but I have an internship opportunity tab. We have all of our internship roles posted online currently, and I believe we're going to have another few, if they haven't already been posted online in Denver, that are coming out very soon. Our screenings, we are doing those within the next week or two and having those completed, which means that the interviews and offers are likely going to be out by mid-March. Latest, everything else is going to be out by April 1st of this year. So internships, since it starts on June 2nd this year, they are hiring a little bit earlier, and they are trying to lock these offers down now. So let me pull up this link for the internship opportunities, and I can post it in the chat. If you also have questions, you can drop me a message on LinkedIn, and I'm pretty responsive over there. Forwards over to my email.
Hey, Alex, I dropped it in the chat.
Oh, you did? Okay,
Yeah.
Perfect. So
Yeah, I went ahead and did that.
that's the link that we'd want you guys to look at. It has the locations we have available. It has come meet with us. It's got some upcoming career fairs and some events that we have posted on there. It's got we've got some testimonials from former interns on there as well, and some frequently asked questions. But pretty much all of that information I can answer for you as well, in case you're open for a quick conversation. But I'd say if you're open for an interview and you want to apply for these roles, get those applications in now, because they are going to be moving pretty quickly.
Perfect. And did you say you had a video to share?
I do, yes. Megan, did you want me to share the Muse video?
Yeah, so it is 3 minutes long, Matthew. So if you think that will take away from Q&A, we can definitely skip that part, and then maybe you and I can work on incorporating it into an email for them, so they can have that later. But I really want the students to be able to ask any questions that they have, and then we can just send that video later. Does that sound okay?
Yeah, that's perfect. Hey
Okay.
girl, I am flexible. I am a P on the Myers-Briggs. Awesome. So everyone, make sure you check out Spectrum's jobs. Check out hireniner.uncc to see when they're coming to campus and all that fun stuff. We'll see you next time. I'm stopping this so that